The most common form that you see linear equations or equations of a line is something called the slope-intercept form, and it's of the form y is equal to mx plus b, where the slope is m, the variable is x, and the y-intercept is the coordinate 0, b. So it's the point where the graph intersects the y-axis. The slope-intercept form gives us a lot of information about our line, and it's useful to be able to put different looking equations into slope-intercept form, linear equations, that is. So let's say given 2x minus 3y equals 6. Let's say I want to graph it, and we're not going to graph it, but in order to graph it, you need to know two things. You need to know the slope, and you need to know the y-intercepts. So for this equation, in order to find the slope and the y-intercept, we should put this in y-intercept form. So what we want is for this to look like something like y is equal to mx plus b. So we start, let's rewrite the formula over. So let's start by subtracting a 2x from each side. So this becomes minus 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. Right? And we want it to be y is equal to mx plus b, so we want this y to be alone. So let's divide both sides of the equation by 3. So then our equation, negative 3. Because then we want to get rid of, we want it to be just y, we don't want it to be negative y, so we have to divide by negative 3. So we have y, since the negative 3 cancels out with the negative 3 here. And distributing this negative 3 in the denominator, we get negative 2x over negative 3 plus 6 over negative 3. So y is equal to 2/3 x, and then 6 over negative 3 is just going to give us negative 2. So now our formula is in slope-intercept form. So now we can actually answer the questions. So the first question is, what is the slope? So the slope is m, and m in this case is 2/3. So the slope here is 2/3, and the y-intercept is the plus b at the end, and in this case this is negative 2. Since it's written as y is equal to mx plus b, we have to keep in mind that the coefficient here is negative. So the slope is 2/3 and the y-intercept is negative 2 for this equation 2x minus 3y is equal to 6.